Hey guys. I'm hypnotizing you guys. So I am going to show you. So I ended up doing a little more details last night. Let me see here. So I ended up putting some details on Will last night, and I think he looks really cute. I did the eyebrows, and can you see? Let's try that. So let me see here. God, why is this such a big deal for me? Oh, it's opposite. Okay, so I ended up giving him some spots and the eyebrows. He did the eyebrows. And so I'm going to seal the color right now for you guys because I actually, I use a lot of color and I don't want the color to go muddy. So I'm just going to put like a sealer on top of it. Okay. Let me move this just a little bit. I have my stupid camera like balanced where my dishes are. Okay, so let me see here. So I'm just going to here, I'll mix it up in this dish. So the brushes I used last night, I just put them, I clean them in the morning because you don't want like hairs and stuff on them. So I did that this morning. So now I'm going to, can you guys, oh God, why camera? Why you gotta play me like that? So let me see. So I'm gonna do some sealing of this sunshine. Sometimes I cheat and I put a live knock knock. Who's there? Sometimes I put look alive on it on my babies, but all it really is, you guys, is all it really is a little bit of satin, some Genesis, probably some glazing gel, maybe a little bit of matte, but for the most part it's just like a couple varnishes put together, already mixed together. That's why I have big jars like this, because I usually mix my own, but today I'm being a rebel. I'm being a rebel today, you guys. Yeah, I am. I'm being a rebel and I'm using something different. So mix that up really good. I'm probably going to put a warm color in it as well. That's what I like to do. So it's a little bit thick for my liking, so I'm going to add a little bit of thinner. I just ordered some thinner today, some new thinner. I really like this orange citrus solvent. I don't get it a lot. Like I ran out like a while ago and it was too cheap to buy more. So I haven't used it in a while, but it's a little bit strong smelling for my liking to actually use as a thinner because it's like really, really, really strong orange smelling. So but that's all, folks. Anyways, it's like strong smelling, but it's a really, really good cleaner if you, God, my brain. Why do I have such a brain dysfunction, you guys? Is it because I'm really creative? It's got to be what it is. Wow, that's bright, Bean. Good job. Good job ruining that one. Now I'm gonna have to add more thinner. See, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. I make mistakes all the time, and a lot of the time they're like good. Don't you love when that happens? When you flukingly make mistakes and it just comes out really awesome. I love when that happens. So I'm gonna add a little bit of linseed oil. Come on now. God, this bottle is like, oh, you seriously, why you gotta do that to me? Linseed oil? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then you go spit on my pixie's face. God, what a jerk you are. Oh, seriously? Like, open. What is your problem? Oh my God, I hate you. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that because that bottle hates me. So I'm just gonna move on. Ugh! I'm just gonna throw this away. I'm tired of you. Go live in a landmine, linseed oil. Had it with you. Go join the other garbage bags. Let me see. So, it's okay because I have more. A better bottle. I have a better bottle, so... You literally want like 2 drops. Oh. Ugh. It smells like cedar almost. Ugh, now I have it now I have it on my hands. I hate that. So I'm just gonna sanitize my hands now. And then I'll get started. Sorry to delay the process here, but I just don't like my hand smelling like linseed oil at all. I hate the smell of it. It makes me sick. But I still use it because I like the effect that it makes. So I don't know. I would not recommend using it if you're a new artist. You have to know your shiz. You have to know your shiznick before you start dabbling in that kind of stuff. So, why am I dropping everything today? Why? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's start with the legs. Start with the legs. So, just make sure that, oh, I'm probably going to use a bigger brush. Oh, whatever. So I'm going to just put, so this is just a sealer and some linseed oil, some Look Alive Baby, just to add a little bit of, just to seal in the color, because otherwise I just don't want I don't like when my color goes muddy. And that's basically from using a lot of color. So you guys probably won't have problems like that, but I do. So it just depends on your painting skills, that's all. So so I'm gonna finish up this pixie. I'm gonna paint its hair. I'm thinking I'm gonna give it like half painted hair and then like half rooted. Oh man, there's like a rooted. Oh, come on. Hey, who are you talking to? Oh my God, I just dropped something else again. Can you even... I am like having serious technical difficulties today. Why is that? Like, I want you guys to be able to see, but at the same time, I want to be comfortable painting like I normally paint, right? It's like a love-hate relationship right now. Okay, so as you can see, because this has linseed oil in it, this is what I mean about stinky brushes, because this is a dry brush. So after I paint this doll, so I got this orange cleaner. I just ordered more of it because it makes your brushes smell really, really good, and it keeps them in really good condition. So I'll show you guys that when I get it in the mail, but that's gonna seal in the color, make the color pop. Pop goes the weasel. gonna turn on my fan here. And before, God, my ear hurts. I think I have like an ear infection. It's been hurting for like days now. God, I hope I don't have some kind of like bug stuck in it. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I would die if that happened to me. I would. I hate bugs. But like my ear has been hurting. It's been like pulsating like inside my skull. Like, you know how you can like hear something? It's like not a heartbeat, but it's like, it's like I have a who knocking on my brain inside my ear right now all the time. It's like I have Whoville stuck inside my head. I just do not know how to cure a Whoville inside your brain, inside your ear. So I decided that I was going to put a foam, part of a foam, foam, what is it, you guys? Foam, one of these things, a foam wedge or whatever. So I took a piece of it and like shoved it inside my ear, and it got stuck. And then I was like, it kind of helped it. Like it kind of made the ache go away. And so I gave my husband a pair of scissors, and I'm like, can you help me get this makeup wedge thing out of my ear? And he's like, oh, what, you need it surgically removed? And he's like laughing at me because he sees like the tip of it, right? So he's like, oh, well, he's like, okay, well, whatever. So I was like, no, I need help getting it out of my ear right now. So I give him the tweezers, and he starts taking it out, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, Jesus, how much did you put in there? And it's like literally like half of this thing. It was pushed inside my ear. And he's like, oh my God, no wonder why you needed help getting it off. I'm like, well, it was making my ear more comfortable. Like, that's why I kind of think I have an infection. I should probably see a doctor about that. So expensive out here to see a doctor, though. It's like, it's ridiculous to see a doctor out here. It's like almost not even worth it unless I'm like dying. Otherwise, I just try to self-fix, but it's not self-fixing. It is my point, and I just shove something in my ear to make it go away. That's my story of the day. Getting makeup wedges stuck in my brain to prevent the Whoville from playing a magical concert, whatever it is. So point being is my ear still hurts. Pretty sure that was the point I was trying to make. Like, I'm not entirely sure because that's how bad my attention span is. I really love how and every kid is different too. It's really weird. It's like, oh, so when you seal them up, sometimes you have to like mix it up a little bit differently. Like it really depends on the vinyl. Some vinyl is beautiful to paint, and no matter what you do, it's like beautiful. It's like butter. I love vinyl like that. And then some is a pain in the ass. And actually, you know what? I find I don't know if I forget it. I'm not even gonna go there because it might offend people about different kits. So I'm not gonna elaborate on that one. So another thing too is I wanted to tell you guys that you guys need to be really cautious about what's happening on online right now and like on YouTube and stuff. People that make computer generated videos and use personal information, and you don't ever see their house, they're not in the reborn community, and are about saying using your voice and standing up for what you believe in, yet doesn't ever show proof that they exist. Like, you guys need to be really careful of people like that. Like, it's really scary. Like, I'm like scared of this one particular person, but well, I'm not really scared. I was before, because I just seen like the damage that can be done, but on the other hand, they've proved nothing. Like, they just proved that people are just like liars. God. Be careful about sending people your address that you don't know and that you've never seen in person and that you have not talked to, or not talked to in person, not seen in person, and that they're doing free giveaways, but yet they're not in the reborn community. They have bad things to say about people in the reborn community. That's just like, it's sketchy. It's really, really sketchy, and it's scary. So I would be putting guards up if I were you guys. Like, I'm not gonna like talk about it anymore. I'm just saying, like, be careful. You think you know somebody and you don't. You just don't. Like, you don't ever see their house. They talk in a computer voice, give free stuff for no reason, and are aiming everything at people that are in the reborn community, and questions people who are in the reborn community and who collects these kind of dolls, and is it healthy, is it not healthy, what their opinion is on this whole thing. And let me tell you that when I first started making dolls, my husband thought it was like some kind of like weird cult or something, because we were very new to it, and I really loved it. I jumped in with like all feet. I'm just like, yeah, I love this. And now, of course, his opinion is way different, but he used to think like what everybody else thinks. Like, they think, oh, we're people who can't have children, we collect dolls because we have like some sort of like dysfunction or depressed or whatever. And like, first of all, it doesn't even matter if that is the reason why you have them. It's just a simple fact of judging people. Like, it's not right to judge people just because you don't understand why they have these dolls and why they love dolls. There's no reason for you to judge. Because if it makes them happy, it makes them happy. That's why. That's their reasoning. So, like, you guys don't have to explain to people why you love reborns. It's like none of their business. And if they question that, then they're not people you want to talk with and want to share things with, because they don't understand us. And I say us because it's me too. I'm a reborn artist, and I don't ask a bunch of questions. I don't pry into people's lives and why they might want this and why they might want that. And like, all I know is I make dolls and I make people happy, and I'm happy. And if somebody is questioning that and wondering what we're like mentally or something, like, it's none of your business. That's what I say. So if somebody is questioning that and making videos about it and say they're in the reborn, they're not in the reborn community. First of all, this person has like not even that many subscribers, and doing free giveaways and taking people's information and doing who knows with, and saying, oh, karma this and karma that. Like, first of all, as you guys know, most of you know since you've been following me from the beginning, you were there when in my videos. You were there in my videos at my house. Remember, we had a big rainbow party? I only had like 10,000 people over. Wouldn't that be funny? God, if I was rich, I would totally do that. Anyways, you guys know that my dog was named Karma, and she was a rescue, and I loved her. I had her for 12 years, and that is so weird that has... What? Weird. My dog's name was Karma, and I totally am a firm believer in karma. Like, and it just goes to show you how a beautiful word and a beautiful meaning, somebody tries to like take that from you. Like, I believe in karma, and all a karma video does is remind me of how sad I am that I lost my dog. Because as you guys know, I had to put her down a couple of years ago, and that's why I have Da Vinci now. So, like, if anybody knows Karma, I know Karma. Trust me. She's in a box. She's in a box right now on my... Probably see her. Can you see her? Oh, there she is. See? Over. There's her picture right there by my paintbrushes. And she's in, I got her cremated and she's on my desk. I see her every single day. Her name was Karma. Like, I'm a firm believer in karma. So, throwing that word around does not make anything different. Be cautious of people. Cautious of people on the internet that are asking for your address. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, it's like really weird how I said, what is that? I don't know if you can see. Let me see. Do you see that? Like right where the reflection is. It has like 3 little dimples. That's so weird. I've never seen that before. Maybe it was from the way it was drying. Something pressed on it, maybe. So now I've sealed this baby up and he has kind of a glow. I'll go back in after this because his skin looks like a little more olivey to me. So I'll probably go back in. Maybe, I don't know. I'll put them together and I'll show you guys like what he looks like inside of a blanket. But yeah, so that's the sealer. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!